Let's just see what it does. I bet that doesn't change, but yeah, I probably should have gone back to my desktop, honestly. No maps. But I don't think it would actually help. It's just the way the game is, unfortunately. Just the way the game is. But I have been on here since like 3 o'clock today, so I did a bunch of stuff earlier today on here. Okay, hold on. Frames will catch up with life. Everything has to load. There we go. All right, so if we go back into this gold mine, so that didn't change that, but maybe it actually did. Like, yeah, I don't know. That doesn't change though, so that's what I was basing it off of, if that makes sense. That's what I was looking at yesterday sometime. So that would be kind of interesting if it doesn't change the menu, but it actually does change what you get out of it. That would be kind of interesting. I can tell I'm the only one in here right now. 77 frames, chat. Of course, there's no stock rolling either. So that helps. We should probably... Okay. I think sawmill's out of logs too, isn't it? Dump that train over there eventually. But it's all good. Come on. We'll load up the last of these and then we'll switch over to some more beams. Although I think we go through... I'd actually have to look at the thing, but I think we go through more lumber than you do beams. We got one more car there, so we'll go ahead and load one more car. Why not? And there is logs here, so it's fine. All right. Dang, 70 frames down to 30. That bell and that train is going. One of these over here is going crazy. Tapers. All right. So we are out of, I must be out of, yeah, out of logs here at the thing. It's fine now. I'll need more lumber before we leave though. Switch to beams for a while. All right. I wish they would do something, because like half the time you can't see that number. Like, what's that say? 60 something out of 100? Yeah, 67. Okay. They need like a background behind that or something where you can actually see it. Because half the time I can't see the number. That's why even if I'm sitting right here, most of the time I'll just open the map and just look at it in there. I can't see what that number says half the time. Because it's just, you know, white text on a lighter background, so it's hard to see sometimes. All right. Let's see. I think we probably do 2 more. I should have counted cars. I'm just making a random hodgepodge where it's kind of goes back and forth a few times, but it's kind of the way you need to do it, honestly. But again, I should count cars, but that's fine. We'll be fine. I want one more here, and we'll go back there. All right. Okay, Tomcat, were you grabbing that? Tomcat looks like, I think he's doing that, yeah. Those engines are probably ice cold. Yeah, if you would, Tomcat, I'd appreciate it, yeah. Go ahead. Go right ahead. But yeah, it's probably a little cold. I had to guess. Okay. We'll stop right here. Maybe. And wait for the sawmill to process. Sawmill's pretty fast though, so it's not a big deal. Oh, that did actually only move 2. There was only 2, and I was wondering if it was going to move 2 or what it was going to do. That's funny. There we go. We're filling that sawmill back up. Oh, there's only 1 right now. Say, but it should grab it because that's all we need. That's funny. All right, we go ahead and roll forward a car. That should only be 2 on there too, I think. Oh, that did grab 3. Sweet. All right, whoa. Whoa. Getting out of control now. That's the nice part of these engines. I don't really have issues with, you kind of drive them like, however you want, honestly. You're not going to snap the train and make cars fall off the track. All right. That one unloaded. Back here. All right. Tomcat is puking logs over there, by the way. That's actually really nice with the logs because it's such a long, you have such a distance there to unload them that you can kind of roll through there, and you get enough speed going, you can unload like 3 cars at a time, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Tomcat, you don't have to, but if you want, you can take it up and grab more logs. If you want to. You don't have to, though. All right, so we're going to grab probably the rest of this in lumber. Maybe I'll throw like 2 beams on the back just to have them. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. 2. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll grab 2 more lumber and then 2 beams and then be on our way back up the hill there. That should work. Well, I guess Trent didn't make it back in.
Nope.
You give up? Or are you coming back?
Probably for tonight, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It's all good. All right. Load that up. Oh, man. Nothing like having to wait on the sawmill. Jeez. I think Tomcat's ready to go. He hit the old whistle over there. I heard him. And he gone. All right, we'll probably do the
Whoa,
whoa. Whoa. Shauna scared me, not gonna lie. I mean, every time you or Big Al or whoever does it gets me every time. Thanks for the raid. What's going on? Welcome in. What's popping? What's going on? All right. All right, we got 2 left. We'll throw a couple beams on here. Let the lumber load up. Replenish itself. That's all right. All right, so we got to go get that ore train. Ore? As well. So the dilemma is, do we... No, I need that train up there first. I would say I could just send this train. But I'm not trying to run at 4 frames again, so... I mean, 20's bad enough. We don't need 4. 20's pretty brutal, so... We'll just go with that. Somebody... How did that get turned on? Oh, I guess I hit C by accident. Okay, I was like, how? Why? Never know. Alright. Just ease this train back a little bit, and I think I'm gonna jump in that other one. Yeah, bet. Static, what's going on, man? I got 40 cars, plus a caboose, plus 3 engines. And 20 frames. That's the downside of running big engines is, well, even if you run just a few, like, or trains. If you run a few trains, it's the same thing. So, yeah, Trent, what's that? If it can be said on stream.
That's Wednesday for both of us.
Is it bad I haven't looked at this? Is this... Oh, that's for you, dog, not for me.
It's more me than you, but yeah.
Oh, man. All right, let's grab this. Oh boy, get ready, chat. We gotta grab the big engines. Oh, that are cold.
They were getting there.
Getting there, huh?
They kind of eat their coal.
They do. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of oh geez. They kind of do. Not gonna lie. But that's okay. All right, that's good enough. Okie dokie. So we need to jump over to the. Actually, hang on. Do I risk it? I risk it. Trent, you may have been on the wrong track, but you can still unload.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Okay.
It's definitely the wrong track, but you just gotta look the other way, and you definitely
you
can.
gotta have your bot camera over the tile.
Yeah. Oh, it's so awkward. It's definitely the... Yeah, we're gonna not do that because it's just so weird. I don't like it. I like to see the number going up. I don't like... Yeah, it's set the other way. So we'll just casually back this up and... Oh, these engines weren't just cold. They were cold. Like, my water temperature's only at 90. Oh, boy. Oh, man. It is goofy looking, but hey, I mean, if it works, it works. If it works, if it fits the chips, you know?
In a way, you could have 2 trains
You could.
unload.
You could run 2 iron trains in here at the same time. I don't know where you'd go with them, but yeah. You could. Actually, if you had 2 of the right link trains, one on core wood and one on iron ore, you could just like unload and then pass each other as you go. They'd have to be kind of short trains, but it would work. That would be kind of funny. All right. Boiler pressure. I'm going to be losing pressure, but we'll be okay. We got plenty. I hope, anyway. The Static, what's going on, man? Welcome in. How are you? What is popping? The other thing that's weird about these trains is their speedometer, because there's a lot of slack in between the two engines. That's just the way these couplers are on these trains, apparently. Your speedometer jumps constantly, and that's when those trains are like hitting each other. So it's kind of fun. Not really a fan of these engines, but that's just me. Tomcat went the wrong way. I'm not. There's a lot of switches over there these days, Tomcat. Where'd you end up? Wait, where did Tomcat go? Oh, Tomcat. Yeah, you did go the wrong way, dog.
Where is he?
He's going to the ironworks. He's supposed to be going to the lumber camp. Yeah, you zigged when you should have zagged, dog.
I mean, since he's already there, he might as well just turn around.
Oh, man.
He's already at that Y.
He could turn around at the Y at the top of the hill, yeah. That is true. Wait, Static, you're buying a house this week? Holy cow, man. That's a big deal. Congrats on that. Congrats on that. Yeah. That is kind of funny though, Tomcat. Yeah. Yeah, Tomcat's he's cruising up that hill, man. Oh man. Purchasing a home this week finally. Let's go, Static. GG's, man. That's awesome. That's like the biggest purchase most people will ever make. I would assume anyway, right? Because houses aren't cheap. All right. So I don't know where Tomcat's going, but he's rolling somewhere. he's like on the Gilligan's Island, 3-hour tour, trying to go get logs. Oh boy, that's funny. No problem, Stack. No problem. All right, now is this set up for me here to exit? Yes, this is, because there's a Corwood train sitting in front of me. So I don't want to go. Oh gosh, no, stop. Okay, that car's empty. All right. We got to remember we roll through here because we're being pushed downhill by the whole train. Got it. Noted. And the other thing I forget with these is they hold 22. So it takes them a minute or two to unload as well. So you have to, we can unload 2 at a time, but just have to remember that they hold 22. So it takes a couple of minutes. It's not bad, but just got to pay attention, honestly. That's all. And yes, sometimes that's difficult, Chad. I know. It is for me. All right, that one will be good. And it's funny, I always said I wanted to see that number go up, and all that number is doing is, well, it is going up, but not very fast because it's using it all right away too. So yeah. But that's okay. That's a problem. The air compressors are off on those engines. That's a problem. I wonder if I did that. I drove that train last night. I don't remember turning the compressor off. But I was also kind of tired last night. What? I wonder if it's just a multiplayer thing, Tomcat. I was tired, but I don't remember turning it off. Oh boy, I could fly over to you in a second, see if I can turn them on for you. Because that's kind of awkward otherwise. Spoiler: without compressor, Chad, he has no brakes. So yeah, no brakes. Oh boy. Okay, let me turn my brakes on here. When you get out, they go back to 0. That's awkward. That's awkward. Let's see, he's over here. Oh yeah, I see it. I see you rolling. Although you probably want to, but okay. Let me. Tomcat, I see 23%, and I see that you have 190 psi of braking pressure.
Hey, there's Bert and Ernie.
Oh yeah, it's Bert. Chat. I don't. This might actually be Chat's first time really seeing these engines. Yeah, it's Bert and Ernie. So I see compressor 23 and 180, or sorry, not 180, 100 pounds of brake pressure. So I would say you're good. It just, might just be a multiplayer, like the little desync thing. But yeah, there's Bert and Ernie. That's true. Yeah, I don't think Chat's seen those engines yet. Really, I mean they've been past them, but to actually see them. All right, so hopefully you're good. I mean, you'll be the first to know if you're not. So be the first to know. All right. Well, we're up to 215 over here, so that's good. I would assume eventually this thing will be like it'll stop. Yeah, so it's not going to use anymore. It's out of Corewood, but that's odd timing. It's out of Corewood, but it's also full of the outputs. I'm here for that. To be like perfect, you know? Like, come on. Doesn't happen very often. It's weird though that it's both at the same time. That is very odd. You thought you were gonna have to run and turn on car brakes. Nah, I think you have brakes. It's just multiplayer may not be showing you that you have brakes. So you should be good, hopefully. Oh boy. Chad, if I ever make a video game, which I never will. But if I ever make a video game, it's gonna have the worst single player experience, but the best multiplayer. Forget single. It may not even be a single player game. I don't know what it would be, but no single player, only multiplayer, and it's gonna be the best multiplayer with no lag. Oh man, that's what it's gonna be. You betcha. The focus will be the multiplayer experience. Forget single player. Because it seems like a lot of games that we play uh have like okay or good single players and then just terrible multiplayer, you know. Will be I don't know about that. I'm not saying that. Don't go there, all right? I'm just saying that a lot of the games I play have issues in multiplayer. But it's a thing. I'm drawn to them. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. It's kind of odd. But yeah. All right, so that pile of coal is getting awful. You were getting vibes. I don't know what you talk about. It's getting there, isn't it? Up to our bridge. Oh boy. So that's at 391 out of 1,000. Okay. All right, let's go get more. Oh, easy. Wow, we almost tipped the coal car off here with these engines. You have to be so gentle with it's crazy. So gentle with the engines. You won't buy a game that has single player. Okay, it'll have single player, but the focus is going to be on the multiplayer experience. I don't know what the game's going to be. I'm never going to actually make a game, so I don't know why we're talking about it, but I'm just saying if I ever did, it would have the best multiplayer experience ever. Just throwing it out there. Exactly, Obex. Yep, jobs for everybody. Oh man, I mean, technically on this game right now, we could have like 10 people, and we could just there's enough things to do on this map, and we have enough trains, and if we don't, we can get more. I could seriously have like 10 people on here doing stuff, but the game can't handle that. I mean, the game, we're moving 2 trains right now, and I'm only getting 25 frames. Like, and it's not a computer issue; it's a this game issue. So. Now, granted, we are running. I got 20 cars. Tom got his 30. So there is that. I think the most we've ever run is what, like 6 trains at a time, and it was awful. But yeah. All right, I'm trying to take it easy because this is a hill climb and a curve, and I don't want to get I don't want to string line the train, so we're just gonna take it easy here. Yeah, we're just gonna take it nice and easy. Very much so static, yeah. But so is every game these days, so let's just be real for a minute. Most games are not like very well optimized. I feel like we've lost that as a gaming community, or at least the games that I play. A lot of games aren't really very well optimized, because it's not like we're getting anywhere near maxing out anything on my computer right now. So kind of sad. Oh yeah, no, it is.
That's kind of
100%.
cool.
Do what?
Radar Omega shared, at least on the Facebook, the storm system that we all had Friday.
Yeah.
It's just kind of cool how it like came out nothing, and you can see the swirl.
The swirl.
Yep. And then the stuff that we had, and then the stuff that the South had.
All right.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty neat. All right, did Tomcat get out of here, or is he still? No, he's down somewhere. Oh, he's on the way back down. Okay. Longest trip ever to get logs from the lumber camp. That's all right. To have 10 trains with 2 cars each, I would imagine that would be pretty brutal too. Yeah, it'd probably be pretty tough. Because it just has to handle all the physics of everything is the problem. And that's why, a server would be nice to let the server handle all the physics of everything. Although, again, I'm not like maxing out my CPU or anything, so. Yeah. Oh, that's true. The games are optimized to run on multiple platforms, and yep, there goes. Yep, yeah, that's the reason. Oh man, yeah, give me a PC game that can take advantage of my PC. I don't care what it does on an Xbox. Sorry, not sorry. Hot take, maybe. Thanks for attending my TED talk.
I mean, you're spitting facts.
I mean, crossplay, unless you're a big developer like, say, Epic with Fortnite. Like, Fortnite crossplay is fine. It's great. But unless you're Epic, I've not had a crossplay experience that's been a good crossplay experience. Farm Sim is garbage in crossplay. And because of crossplay, we on the PC, I feel like we're kind of handcuffed sometimes when it comes to things. But that's just my opinion. You know, hot take, possibly, probably not. But yeah, just saying. Who's Benjamin? Who's that? I'm trolling. I know it is, unfortunately. And you know, I don't think I don't think like, oh, we're on PC, we should be the only ones to get farm sim. You know, that's not what I think. I do believe that farm sim should be on consoles, but the crossplay thing just sucks. It just sucks. That's all there is to it. Crossplay sucks. So that might offend somebody, but hey, it's my opinion. So there's that. And guess what? That VR thing they came out with, I don't know why they wasted their time.
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. I've seen videos and stuff. I'm not playing it because I didn't buy the $500 headset. But yeah, no thanks. No, thank you. Anyway, thanks for attending my TED Talk, chat. Really appreciate y'all being here. I'll stop TED Talking now. Can't we all just get along? Oh boy. Yep. Thanks, Tomcat. Yeah. I know I'm the. Yeah. I don't express opinions about things too often, but when I do, it's that crossplay sucks. Just remember that, chat. You're not gonna hear me talk about like politics, but crossplay sucks. Just remember that. Take nothing else away from my stream, but crossplay sucks. For the atmosphere, for the ambiance. Or something. Sure. It probably, I know it doesn't help that I haven't had food since, well, it's been like 26 hours since I've eaten anything. So that's probably not helping. Oh boy. But it happens, you know? It happens. I'm telling you, I think I have bad ground beef. It's in my freezer, so I think it's gonna find its way to the trash can, but yeah. No more of that batch of ground beef. I should feed it to Pops and Aunt and see if they get sick, and then we'll know. I mean, I wouldn't purposely feed somebody something.
Guinea pigs.
No, hold on. Let me back up. We gotta backpedal on that one. That one's gonna get me in trouble. I wouldn't purposely like make food for somebody thinking they're gonna get sick from it. For the record, just want to throw that out there. First time might be listening right now. Hey, first time, I got some ground beef. You want it? I'll make it into like taco meat. It might make you sick for multiple days after eating it, but you know, it's fine. Oh man, it's totally fine. And for the record, it's definitely cooked. I cooked it plenty. That's not the issue. So there's something wrong with it. Oh goodness. Anyway, let's go grab some more iron ore. Because apparently we're going to bury that bridge over there in iron ore. Which could be a problem, I guess. The only thing we might want to do is we might want to unload core wood in there first. Before we unload all the iron ore. That might be what we do. Unload the 100 core wood or whatever's on that train. So that as we take product out of there, it can start to produce more product and therefore using the iron ore. That's probably the responsible thing to do. Will I do the responsible thing? I don't know. The jury's still out on that one. But that's okay. It's all good. Oh yeah. For the ambiance. Oh boy. Well, I'm kind of excited for Farm Sim tomorrow, chat. We're gonna be baling. We're gonna buy the Crone baler with the accumulator on the back. I've never used that thing. Does it like auto unload when it's full, or I don't even know. Can't wait to find out. It'll be tomorrow at noon ish. Maybe I'll be early tomorrow. Probably not, but maybe. I was a
Keep
whole minute.
pushing.
Hey, I was like a minute and a half early today. Okay.
You said a minute 40.
Something like that. I don't know. I'd have to check the tape. Because I know I did like my little, I hit record at a time and then like, you know, I don't know. It was a few seconds later when I hit live. And then it probably takes Twitch a second or two, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Did y'all know it's possible to stream to Twitch in 4K? I didn't know that till the other day. There's this thing called enhanced broadcasting that streamers can run in their OBS. But you have to, basically the way it works is like right now I send a signal to Twitch. I send the stream in 1080 and then Twitch takes that stream and they basically re-encode it so that if somebody has like lower internet, they can watch it in like the 720 and the 140 or whatever it is. They do that. So I have the, whatever they call that, it used to be called sourcing, but like the different levels of encoding, right? And so the way the enhanced broadcasting work is like I would have to output, I think it's like 5 or 6 different, basically I would upload 5 or 6 different streams to Twitch at the same time. So I would send them the 4K, the 1080, the 720, the one or whatever, the 144. Like I would have to make all of those on my end. I think I have to have a 40 series card in the stream PC, but that's kind of crazy. That's like the future of streaming. Is like the streamer's gonna, and it makes sense because the encoding that Twitch is paying for everybody is kind of spendy. So that puts it back on the streamer. Now the only thing is like if they said like, hey, there's an incentive to do that, then I could see like maybe working towards upgrading. But for me to go to 4K right now would take a ton of upgradings that I'm not going to do. So it would take me a lot to do that right now, and no, not at all interested in that at this time anyway. But it'd be cool eventually to like, I don't know, have a stream in 4K, but I mean, can't get, you know, more than 20 frames in some games, so what's the point? Let's play 4K in 4 frames, woohoo! Like, I just don't see that. Personally, that doesn't interest me. But, you know, that's just my theory on it. But it's cool technology, you know, I think it's neat. So maybe someday. Maybe someday. All right. Stop. So chat, do we cheat or do we do it the right way? Because
Yes.
this is the cheaty way. You fill a car in no time. That's the way Trent does it, right? The cheaty way?
Sure.
Well, you spam your keyboard like way harder.
I can do it quietly quick.
Always cheat. I mean, you know, it happens.
Because if you want to get out of there pretty quick.
I'm not in a hurry. Not in a hurry at all. Oh, hey, Tomcat's going the right track now to go get logs.
Wow.
I wonder if Tomcat derailed somewhere because he should have been there a while ago, but that's all right. It happens. Yes, even when I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it the normal way, I still end up sitting here cheating. Oh, man. Bravo, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Welcome in. What's popping? Happy Monday to you. St. Patrick's Day, right? Did anybody like get some corned beef today? Some green beers? I don't know. Anybody celebrate it? I didn't. I'm not Irish either, though. Yeah, maybe just a smidge. I don't remember on the. I'd have to check the DNA test again. I don't remember. I don't think I am though. Where's my green? I was gonna wear a green shirt, but then it's kind of awkward. So yeah. Nice, Sean. Big Al, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. It's popping. You didn't even know until you saw people out. Yeah, it's just one of those. It's like Mardi Gras. It's just another. I mean, let's be real. It's another excuse to get drunk, right? So, I mean, the meaning of it, it's just not a thing anymore. Even like Christmas is starting to, or not starting, but like it's that way too now. A lot of holidays aren't what they were supposed to be for anymore, you know? But hey, that's my second hot take tonight. Oh man. I've done that before, Obos. I have done that before. I even like spray painted my beard green one time. So I was just a face. Oh man. Sean, I did that the last like 2 times I made buffalo chicken dip, and yeah, that works great. That works awesome. Just put the hand mixer right in the crock. Yeah, buddy. No, that works awesome. I think I saw that on TikTok. Yeah, and it does. It works awesome for shredding that chicken right up. Especially if your chicken cooks a long time, it's super tender. Yeah, it works quite well actually. I was surprised how well it actually worked. But no, it was great. All right. I try it with pulled pork. It probably worked for that too. Yeah. Yeah, so like I make buffalo chicken dip, um, and like you let the chicken, you let it all cook, right? And then like before you want to serve it, you would need to shred the chicken, or in some cases you start with like cooked chicken. But anyway, if there's like a crock pot recipe where you need shredded chicken, yeah, you can just like cook it in the crock pot and then you can use the mixer. I mean, I would be careful not like to hit it too hard with the mixer, the actual like crock part. But yeah. Yeah, let it cook, become tender, and then yeah, use the hand mixer to shred the chicken. Because a lot of recipes you'll see online, it's like, yeah, cook the chicken for this many hours, take it out, shred it, put it back in. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. If I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna use the mixer to shred it, to be honest. And actually, when I used to make back in the day when I first started making buffalo chicken dip, I would actually take um I would cook the chicken like in the oven and then trim it up and then run it through a food processor. And then your chicken was like dust. And then make buffalo chicken out of that. I kind of prefer that because chicken kind of chicken kind of gives me the ick sometimes, you know? Like my sister was nice enough yesterday to make us like a chicken pot pie casserole. And she made us this like chicken pot pie casserole, and I was gonna try it last night for dinner. I was just gonna have a little bit. And I kind of looked at it like once other people had taken out what they wanted out of the casserole, and I was like, that chicken doesn't look good. And so I didn't eat any of it. Because again, chicken sometimes gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know what it is, but it definitely can give me the heebie-jeebies. So, and that chicken definitely did last night. I didn't hear. I think Dad and Aunt said it was like a fine casserole. So I was like, y'all can have that again tonight for dinner. I don't think I'll be partaking, but y'all are more than welcome. But yeah, nice. The thought was nice of sister to make a casserole and bring it over yesterday. Sometimes she'll just make stuff and bring it over. It's been a while, but sometimes she will. So I mean, it's nice of her to do that, but it doesn't mean that I have to eat it, right? That's the way I see it. I don't have to eat it. Oh boy. Why don't I have? Am I too far away? I can't hear the train. Some of the trains I feel like are broken when you get just a little too far away. You can't hear the whistles, but other ones you can hear for like ever. Like we're not that far away. And can't hear it. It's interesting. All right, so I think this is going to be our last car. Yeah, this is our last car that we can fill for now. Which is fine because we have that other train that's conveniently placed to run up here and get us some more ore. So we gotta move this over to the siding here now, so that we can do our thing here and bring in more wooden products to make it happen. So we're just gonna take this nice and easy, so that we don't have any derailing issues or anything. Hopefully. These big engines, sometimes they yeah, they just do things sometimes that make you, yeah. No full sense. Nope. No. I've been playing this game today for like off stream and on stream for like, I don't know, over 5 hours probably. And haven't had I had one car derail. And it's because I actually went down to the gold dredge to grab the gold ore that was there. And I had this train, and there's like 10 flat cars that are there, like log cars. And they were on the mainline track, so I had to move them so I could get to where I wanted to go. And I was going about this fast, pushing those 10 cars, and one derailed. No idea how, no idea why. It derailed, and I just threw a brake on the ones that were still on the track, and that thing is still it's still upside down. It's I just left it. I was like, I'm not even worried. I'm not doing it. It's laying right there next to that switch. And then the rest of them were there. It's like, I'm not doing this. And I just let it lay there. Like, I'm not, nope, not doing it. So it's all good. The good thing about what we're doing here is that the train will be under tension here in a second once we start going downhill here, so that you don't get that snap in the coupler when I have to go back forward to get on this siding. So should be okay to weasel our way over onto the siding here in a second. Trent did it before. Basically, yeah, I think he had more ore on board actually, so we'll be just fine. If Trent can do it with more ore, we can do it with less. We'll be good. So yeah, we'll get this over on the side and go grab the other train, I guess. All right, slow down. If everything's under tension, it just seems to work better. Just
Oh,
saying.
you trying to switch?
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump this to the side real quick.
Oh yeah, those two big guys, they can do that from there.
All right.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's easier to do it this way than go over there and try to back up, right?
If you own the other way, you gotta go all the way down. And
To
then
get a little speed to come up the hill.
barely make it up.
Yeah, I can see that. No
I had to
brakes.
use my my sand.
Did you really?
And I put that on for good measure. And you're out of coal.
Yeah, I know. I'm out of coal. I got fire temp and we're fine. I just want to park these so they can cool down. If they want. I should throw some coal in just to keep them good, but. Alright, now I don't want to get going too fast because, speed is the killer in this game. It's like the silent killer, but usually it's really like the trains are loud when you're going fast. So it's not the silent killer. It's like the loud killer. Just saying. No brakes, huh? No, we like putting our brakes on. Don't you don't you worry. Yeah, we're gonna put our brakes on. And we're gonna ease into it too. We're not just gonna like hit the button and go full brake either. That's definitely something you can do to help yourself in this game too, is ease into the brakes, ease into the throttle. Don't just go 0 to hero. All right, we'll go ahead and shovel these engines now so we don't have to do it later. Plus, if they get cold, it's kind of annoying. So we'll go ahead and keep them warm because we will be running this again in a few minutes.
That engine had a 1%.
What?
The front
Oh,
engine had 1% left.
yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Tomcat's loading up still, which is
I
fine.
feel like the next engine needs to have a conveyor kind of like the big boy has.
Right? That'd be nice. Don't have to shovel coal anymore.
Yeah.
There could be a separate control, right? Because it'd be like a steam powered conveyor. That'd be kind of sick, wouldn't it? Per Nate, although I don't know how you get that going initially, huh? I don't know, because you wouldn't have any steam. Compressed air, maybe, but you wouldn't have any compressed air. I don't know how you do it. This couldn't be electric. I mean, I guess it could, but again, you'd have to have steam.
I need to at least have a put one shovel in.
Of what?
Coal.
Oh. I see what you're saying, yeah. Have the ability to manually shovel, but then also have the ability to conveyor belt. All right, so let's throw that switch, and then we probably need to change this one here. Those are fine. Those are fine. I already changed that one up the hill. Okay.
Oh man.
Time for the long journey. Actually, this is a short journey compared to some other ones on this game. All right. So how did your corn end up too wet, Trent? I guess you guys don't have a dryer, right?
This bin like has a stirrator in it, but we took the two augers that were in it off,
Okay.
so we could well, when we had to dismantle it to transport it half a mile down the road and then rebuild it,
Yeah.
we didn't put the augers in as we were building it.
Okay.
No, it only has a fan on it.
Okay, I gotcha. Crop was
Hey,
just
he's
too
doing
wet going in.
babysitting.
I'm assuming.
Well,
Hi, Nick.
What were you
huh.
saying before I got sidetracked?
Yeah, I was just saying the crop was too wet going in, so it's still too wet now.
Yeah. The
And
only bin that's, I would say, dry enough is the bin where I made a mess out of when the frost is coming out of. Because that bin actually has the serrator augers in it.
I gotcha. It's not like wet enough where it's like crusting and getting hot, is it?
Uh-uh.
So not Brian Brown. Okay.
Yeah, not Ryan Brown. But these, my uncle has these bins set up to where he can look on them on his phone
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and turn the fans on and off.
Sure.
And then if it's warm or cold enough, like he can
Yeah. Yep,
monitor
we can
it
run
that way.
Yep. What are the extra screws for? I don't know. What's mine say? Wait.
Mine is
Oh,
cheating.
boy. What's cheating, huh?
Being able to look at your phone and tell what your bin's at.
Oh. Brian does have an issue with his drying bin. They apparently, that bin has the auto stuff too. And apparently one of the three of them turned the auto off on that bin.
That's an issue.
And it crusted over real bad. And of course, once they started to pull out, one of the chunks fell in the center sump, and that bin's plugged up. As far as I know, it's still plugged, right?
I think so.
I don't think they've fixed it yet. They're gonna end up probably have to cut a hole in the bin and try to make it a chute or something, or drain back it all.
Speaking about it being on like the phone,
Yeah.
Friday when we,
Right.
a lot of us or some of us were in that tornado warning phase.
Yeah.
Had to keep telling my grandmother that it's fine.
Okay.
She kept on trying to have me turn off the fan,
Oh.
even though I kind of already knew it was automated.
I got you. Well, I could see what. Well, I don't know. A lot of people are like, oh, when you get a thunderstorm, you have to, because sometimes, like, say with an air conditioner, when if you get a power flash and your AC's running, that's pretty hard on it to like start back up right away. You know what I mean? So a lot of people want to like turn off everything like when a storm's coming, you know? So I could see that, but besides it's gonna rain, you wouldn't want to pump that humid air in that bin, right? But I guess your uncle is in charge of it, right? Not you, so it's not your problem, right?
Yeah, but at the same point, sometimes that humid air will do better because it brings the temperature down normally.
He's trying to dry the corn, not cool it.
Ah,
And the humid air is not a good idea when you're trying to dry corn.
I say there's been times when I was growing up that, so the farmer I used to work for, he lived like 3 or 4 miles from his bin.
Okay.
I lived 300 yards from the bin.
I gotcha. Okay.
So he on like nights when he had to do everything old school. You know, this is a guy to this day still has a flip phone.
Nice. Legend.
No, there's no automation with his bins whatsoever.
I'm
Literally,
sure.
like the most automation that there is the auger that goes from the new bin to the old bin.
Gotcha.
I remember when there'd be nights when it started getting stormy out, he'd be like, he'd run up and start the fan for an hour or two.
Okay.
Just to bring that temperature down a couple degrees.
Yeah. Trent, I couldn't figure out if that was Farm Sim or Railroads Online or what that was at first.
So that's Farm Sim.
Yeah,
But
that's it.
I have it's called Realistic Weather on.
Good lord. Can't see nothing.
So you have thick fog at times.
I could tell.
But
That's
the
awful.
plus side about this is it gives you a little bit of a yield bonus.
Oh, really?
Because you have like your moisture.
Oh, yeah. You've talked about that, yeah.
So not only do you get the yield bonus with the having the
Excellent.
right moisture,
Ah,
you get the next at.
interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, the whole science of like grain bins, I don't know anything about because by the time I was around, I don't remember grain being in the grain bins hardly at all.
And speaking of agreements, I found out that not only are we building one this summer, there's supposed to be another one at my place.
Oh, so 2 more this year?
I don't know. I hope
Man,
this one at my place has stairs.
stairs are the best thing ever. We do have stairs in our bins at the farm. Grandpa was adamant about putting stairs on
Well,
the bins
at,
back in
at,
the day.
at one time, Uncle was kind of against it.
Oh man, it's so much
But I
nicer.
guess if you're already at that pace where it's only like maybe $1,000 or 2 more,
You might as well do it.
might as well do it.
I got
When they
I
they
got some
first
spare
came-
parts laying up in the shed if you want them.
when they first came out with the whole stair system versus the ladder system for the
Yeah.
bins,
Yeah.
I understand then not doing it because that was a big.
Oh, it's a
price
lot more money,
increase.
sure. Yeah.
But the guy I used to work for last time I was home, I looked at his bin. And I asked him about that. He was always adamant about when he ever built another bin, it would have another ladder on it.
Oh boy. Well, and now
He
these
said-
bins go up and touch the sky. So like, if you put a ladder up, you're gonna die by the time you climb that thing.
His aren't that big. His first one was only a 25,000
okay.
bushel bin, and this one might be a 30 or 35,000.
Yeah, that 100,000 bushel bin Zach's family put up on me. That thing is way up to the top of that thing. It's crazy.
I mean, I've had to climb a ladder on a 66,000 bushel bin.
Nice.
That's not very fun, especially in
No.
fire gear.
No, I bet not. See, the funny thing at our farm, Grandpa set this up years ago, where you go up the steps. Well, actually, there's 2 sets of stairs on that one bin. First, you have I think it's 4 or 5 steps that are they stick out from the bin, so they're at a 90-degree to the bin, which is kind of weird. But it might only be 4, but it lines up with the door, so you're actually above the unloading auger, right? So you line up with the door for those steps, and then you turn, and then you go up and around the bin. And when you get to the top, there's actually a decent sized little platform up there because it takes you to the next bin over. It's kind of like a catwalk almost between the 2 bins.
That's nice.
So you can climb that one set of stairs and check on 2 bins if you wanted to. Now, of course, I don't have a reason. I haven't been on top of the grain bin in years. But, back in the day, we used to go up there for whatever reason,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just hope that farmer, that bin I had to climb, that big one.
Yeah.
I just hope he learned his lesson.
60K bin doesn't even have a cage. Never build a bin without stairs. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
no, when you should learn a valuable lesson of why you don't plug the vents off to fit that much extra grain inside of a bin.
Well, first off, you don't want your grain touching the roof. So deplug the vents to get more grain in the bin.
Uh-huh.
That's dumb. You're just
couple
you're
years
asking
ago.
for rotten grain.
This was just as a very temporary storage. It was drying. It was the first
Yeah.
bin in the drying set of holding bin, basically.
Oh, that's a no-no. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
do that.
It would have been fine and dandy, except for the fact that that bin had a light bulb on the inside at the top, so you could actually open a lid, turn on a light, and see what the grain level is at.
Uh-huh. And they,
Well, when the corn got to the height of the light bulb, it broke said light bulb
Ah,
and ignited said corn dust.
that's a problem, yeah. It's definitely a
So-
problem.
At least probably, I would say, probably 73,000 bushels of grain. All trash.
That's an issue for sure. That is definitely an issue. That's one thing I wish our grain bins had now is lights in them, because we don't use them as grain bins.
Right.
And actually, we did hang up a light in the one, but it stopped working. I need somebody to volunteer to climb up on top of the grain bin, because I'm not getting up there anymore. I'm good. I need
Ask
somebody
Tony.
to climb up there and replace the light bulb for me. I should have Tony do it. I don't know if he's ever been on top of grain bin, right? He probably has.
I would imagine, but the issue with Tony is he's starting to get busy probably.
He is very busy, yeah. He has
With
been for a
work.
little bit. Yep. He's still off on Sundays most of the time, so might be able to bribe him to come to the farm sometime. I mean, we're not in that grain bin very often because that's the one where the Christmas lights are. But when you walk in there, the first thing you got to do is plug in like we have like a set of halogen lights back here.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal, but it was nice. We had, I think it's a 300 watt clear bulb hanging up in there, and that was nice. How much we talking? Bro, listen, CBM, you will get a exclusive guided tour of the farm. You can see in every building if you want to, whatever you want to see in. I'll even open up the well and you can jump in there if you really want to. Okay. We can probably arrange like, if it's on a Sunday though, maybe some Gus's pretzels, you know, maybe some St. Louis style pizza if you're lucky. I don't know. But a track, you can drive tractors. Name the tractor, you can drive it. Except for the one that's like, you know, in pieces. But other than that, it's more about the experience, CBM, more than the money, you know? I didn't mention any money, did I?
Yeah. Nope. You did not mention anything about money.
If you want to get the Alice B out and the plow and go do some plowing in the garden, we can arrange that, you know? Sean, we're just playing. I have a light bulb I need to change on top of or inside of a grain bin. We were just joking. I should have Tony. What I really should do is rig that light up on like a pulley.
So up and down.
If I need to replace the bulb again, I can just like untie a rope and lower the light down. That's what I should do. But, you know, that still involves me or somebody climbing up to the top of the bin. Sounds good. All right, let's go. Somebody has to climb to the bin, open the top hatch. There's an electric spreader up there is the problem. It's kind of in your way. So you have to like meander around that. You got to like lay down on top of the bin and then reach your arms in through the hole, through the cup, through the lid. And then do what you got to do. And we're just like attaching it to the side of the spreader is all we have it hooked. It's just on like a hook now up there. But yeah.
I kind of forgot we had this track over here.
What track is that?
Our speed running track.
Oh yeah? Did you get your speed achievement? You have your achievement, right?
Yeah, I have my achievement.
Okay.
I'm just flying around, trying hoping to see loading some stuff, and maybe my game was gonna run better.
It won't.
Really?
No.
We're really framing tonight.
Yeah, it's well, so I've got the 40 car train right now moving.
That's all
And
that.
Tomcat's running logs right now, so that's 30 cars.
Oof.
So hence why we're extremely framey right now, yeah. I'm telling you, Nick, I think we might set up a TD map.
I'm thinking about it.
Let's do it on stream. I'll host it up. Let's do it.
All right.
Oh boy. Maybe when's the next time we're playing this? Friday? Maybe Friday I'll set it up. How about that?
I have to see if the wife allows me on.
Oh no, you have to, you're here Thursday, right? So I don't know about 2 days in a row.
Yeah, 2 days in a row might be.
Yeah, you might as well ask now so you can pencil that in.
Oh man. Nah, you didn't give 2 weeks now. Notice. You're done.
I'm just happy to be going back to work here soon.
And then we won't hear from Nick for 6 months yet.
He's not Tony.
Yeah.
You might not hear from me during the week for like the next 6 to 8 months.
True. No, that'd be good though to get back to work.
and I won't be around on Saturdays once a month.
Once a month.
Poss-
You got community service or?
No, with my job,
Oh,
that's
that's right.
our
You work a Saturday a month, right?
we're on call Saturday a month if needed.
That's right. Yeah. Sorry.
Normally,
I
yeah, normally you can find someone to go work for you.
yeah, community service. Sorry, Nick doesn't have. Well, I don't know if you have a record. I don't know. It's not for me to know or care about.
My record is very squeaky clean.
That's what I would say too.
I haven't been pulled over in over 10 years now.
Oh, I would say that too. Yeah, community service. Yeah, I don't know why that popped in my head. Like, oh, okay, yeah, obviously he's off doing community service, huh?
I mean, honestly, when I was 17, I should have gotten a felony, but
Oh, okay. We don't need to know about that.
beating
What's the statute of limitation on that?
7 years.
I mean, do you get a ticket at all or no?
I got a ticket, just a very, very reduced speeding ticket.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah,
I
don't get caught doing 94 and a 40.
Oh, God. Dad got a ticket one time when I was young. I was pretty young, but I remember he came home one night and he showed us the speeding ticket he got. He didn't realize that he knew he was in a school zone.
Didn't realize it dropped
Didn't
drastically or
realize
something.
the lights were flashing. And so he was only going the normal speed limit, which is 30 or maybe a couple more than that. But because the lights are flashing, it's 15.
And that's a very expensive ticket to start
So
with.
he got hit with the old double the speed limit.
Oh,
Welcome in, what's going on? And so we actually put that thing on the fridge with a magnet for a while. I don't think he liked that part, but we did. Oh man. Yep. He got a double the speed. It was pretty funny.
yeah. Realistically, 16 and 17 were kind of rough years for me.
Oh yeah.
I got pulled over each year.
Oh, probably because you were speeding, huh?
When I was 16, yes, I got pulled over for speeding.
It's kind of your own fault, you know?
But I got a verbal warning on that one.
Ah, okay. Well, that's good. All right.
You know, it was one of those times. It was late at night. They were hoping to get a DUI. Yeah, when they pulled over a 16-year-old kid that was sober.
I gotcha. I have been playing the Hoot and Pen Time map lately on Farm Sim.
I was thinking about today going in there because I needed a little break from firefighter at the time.
Yeah.
I honestly thought about going in there and just harvesting all the oats.
I harvested
everything.
the oats. No, it was barley.
Oh, barley.
I harvested it all Saturday night. Dude, I fired up the next set and next thing I knew I was done. I was like, oh, okay.
I'd say I would have been a little disappointed.
So we have to bail. Yeah. Even the smaller. Well, first off, fuel hauler, that's just incredibly dangerous to like pass a bus like that. That would be really bad. Could be really bad, right? I mean, there could be a child, you know. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Yeah, my sister actually got in trouble for that one time here on my own street. Ooh. We used to have a special needs. The family that used to live next door, they had a special needs son. And every day the mom would go out and get the kid off the bus, but they would end up like they would stand there and like the bus driver would sit there and they would talk for like 15 minutes sometimes. And apparently they were talking. And I guess my sister might have like passed the bus and turned in my driveway and like the bus driver turned her in. I don't remember if she got a ticket for that or not, but like the kid was, you know, in the driveway of the house or something, and like not even near the street. And yeah, yeah, my sister, I don't remember whatever happened with that, but I know we got something in the mail about it. And then they're like, it happened at this address. And we're like, that's our neighbor's house. But yeah.
That would be a very embarrassing way
Right.
to get pulled over.
She dropped her kids off behind the bus and then went around it while they were loading. Oh, dang.
When I got pulled over for my big ticket, I even
Okay.
told the officer I was very impressed with where he radared me at.
Oh, yeah.
That was a once in a lifetime radar shot.
Man, I'm surprised you got me.
Well,
That's funny.
it was coming into town. There was a big turn, and it's over the Mississippi, so there's trees and islands everywhere.
Okay.
He radared me through the trees.
Oh, I think I would.
Somehow.
Did you challenge that one in court? Or did you just pay it?
I went the next day. Next time I got paid, I went to the courthouse and paid it. I actually took that payday off to go pay it.
Well, best you didn't do it again. Probably not, but it was more so like that because that bus would just sit there and they didn't necessarily always have their flashy lights on. And like the arm, this might have been before the arm, like the front arm on the buses, but like, the stop signs out. This bus would sit there sometimes without the stop signs out because he was just talking to the mom. The bus driver and the mom would just have like a 20-minute conversation every day. So I don't know if the arm or if like the stop signs were actually out or not. Of course, I wasn't out there when it happened, but yeah, I don't know if she actually got like a ticket or she just got like a warning of like, hey, don't do that. But I remember there being something in our mail, I think. I don't know. It was a long time ago. That's all I know. Long time ago. But it was funny. It was like, yeah, that happened on our street.
He could have got if you did a sincere apology to the family kind of thing.
Well, because
like
a police officer didn't witness it.
Right.
So is it really breaking the law?
Well,
you know what I mean?
Think about nowadays. Every bus has got outward-facing cameras on the signs.
Nowadays, sure, but this was 20 years ago or better.
Right.
So this was a long time ago. So yeah, there was no cameras or nothing then.
Also, 20 years ago, they didn't have the issues of people doing that as much either.
No. People were respectful back then. At least a little bit.
Every once in a while, like when I'm scrolling Facebook Reels, there's this police department that it's right in front of a school too, where people do this. It's like on a 4 or 5 lane street, but the buses have to drop off or pick up or do something on the street. The sheriff's department sits in the parking lot of the school.
Nice.
And
cameras are a deterrent. Yeah, cameras. Yeah, that is true. Cameras do give people a false sense of security, I feel like. Just because you have cameras doesn't mean you're safe. It is a deterrent just like a padlock. A padlock is only a deterrent to a law-abiding citizen. Let's be honest. If a criminal wants to get through a padlock, he's going to get through a padlock.
Locking things only keeps honest people honest.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Scary bus accidents, dang. It's not good. Not good at all. Here we go. Get moving or but I don't think they would sit there. I remember them sitting there without their stop signs out, so it wasn't an issue of like, hey, they're holding up traffic. If they're sitting there with their stop signs in, then you know what I mean? I think it was just an angry bus driver that like reported her. So chat. Okay, so this train is almost empty, but we have like we're out of space here. So do I just puke this off the edge? Actually, we could take that down to.
You need a third track.
I need a third track. I probably do need a third track, But what I actually need, Trent, is a track that runs out of the mine here, but then just like it stays level and just runs out somewhere smooth. It doesn't connect in, but so you could like, I could pull my train onto there and get out of the way and be level. No, I can take the lumber down to the smelter because it needs a little bit of lumber, and then the beams I think I'll just throw overboard. To be honest, so.
Oh, I love that spot on the farm.
So you just don't want to swap spots with trench train?
I don't think it would. Whoa. I would have to go so far, and for the little bit of material that I have, Nick, I don't think it's worth the time.
Oh.
So if you guys want to, you want to grab that train or Tomcat and back it up and get it moved over, that's fine. But no, I don't think I want to swap spots. No. But apparently we do need more track there, yeah. And that's only because we're hauling the big train. You know, the 40-car train. So it's all good.
That's a nice little bit of an upgrade for the tiny trucks.
Oh yeah.
You know, the like the small, well, quote unquote small. So it's a single bin with 2 dumps, 1 fill.
Yeah. No.
Have the I got it set up to where 1 goes to 1 dump, 1 goes to the other dump.
Nice. That's kind of funny.
I just wonder how efficient that would be, like, with on the server.
We talked
With
about
6.
doing that, didn't we? Yeah, we talked about at the harbor. We talked about setting up two dump points at the harbor for auto drive. I would just be well, I get, you know, my concern was that, like, what if they both leave at the same time? But they shouldn't, because they're never going to get there at the same time, because they're going to drive in on the same auto drive. So one would have to leave before the other, because one will get there before the other.
Well, even if both get there at the same, well, if one's like maybe 5 seconds later, they're still gonna have to wait for their beds to go down and close.
Yeah, so whoever gets there first is going to leave first. So it should work, actually, now that I think about it a little more, because I was hesitant to set it up the other day, but I think maybe we'll set that up.
And even at the homestead, granted, I traded the red silo out for the big one.
Yeah, I think that's going to be our next big purchase on Farm Sim is the homestead. Actually, just like, well, the problem is I kind of want to kill some more time and wait till we don't need the cement factory anymore, because it's in the way, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, even like, I think IRL that 1 bin that's in farms and that single bin with 2 dumps.
Yeah.
I think it might be like 200,000 maybe.
Oh well.
I don't know, but it's tiny trucks pretty well. 2 tiny trucks dumping at the same time.
Sean, we're gonna take that homestead and delete a bunch of, because like those sheds aren't really usable. The one by the house is, or not by the house, when you first pull in the homestead on the right, that one's fine.
By the greenhouse.
But like the little garage is pointless. The greenhouse, we never put water in it. I could see maybe putting some greenhouses somewhere else on the map, but not right there. Or maybe leave that one. It's not really in the way or anything, so. And then like that shed that we do park stuff in, you can't get anything big in there. So, and then like, it would be nice to have more room for parking stuff with the next at. So I think field 3 is going to become homestead. But again, I kind of want to wait till we're done with the concrete factory, because there's no reason for us to have that long term. So once we're done with the concrete factory, I'll probably actually do that. So that may not be our next purchase. Our next purchase will probably just be land on there, honestly.
And plus, like when you do your silo upgrade, like the one that we got towards the end of Riverbend.
Yeah.
Like something like that, or the single.
Yeah, I don't know.
Single bin one.
I'm gonna have to do something on there, because I keep putting extensions, but it's not enough to keep up with the ground that we have. So
well,
maybe
like
a bin
like
site will have to get built first.
The 2 dumps, that's really going to be beneficial for the tiny trucks.
Yeah.
Just because if you fill them like with the next set, that Next set holds like 2 tiny trunks plus their trailers.
We emptied all the corn out of there before when we
Yeah, we
played
did.
last, right?
Yeah, Sean, that's what I'm talking about, is the one that we bought over by Field 3, Field 4, whatever, yeah. That's just, it's not a very functional homestead. It could be a whole lot better. So I would like to do that. Get Grandpa Peepaw's homestead, probably not going to do much with that one. There's just not enough room there. But the other one, yeah, the other one needs to be changed, like, dramatically.
Well,
So,
plus those fields are just so stair-stepped anyway.
yeah, you can't really do
The
much over there.
fields and the whole quote-unquote homestead there.
Yeah, so. No, the one that we bought, it is in desperate need of a makeover and actually make it functional. I do want to also I'll look through the mod hub at some point, because we're not doing this tomorrow, but for like sheds and stuff.
Are you looking for like a size?
No, I don't know what I'm looking for. It'll jump out at me, it'll find me.
Can say there's really nothing in the mod.
I know, because the in-game sheds kind of suck in my opinion, so I'd have to go look. But yeah, I don't think there's really anything good in there. I looked a while back and there was nothing that interested me. Trying to set up a building. Okay. All right, so this is good. So this gets a little bonus lumber. So that's never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. All right, so that won't be full, but that's gonna be better than it was. So 41 out of 50 there. That's not terrible.
Man, I do not like these engines.
The big boys?
What do you mean, Nick?
Yeah, these big boys. Honestly, I would have never said anything if I knew Trent was running these engines earlier.
What are you talking about, Nick?
They're not bad. You just gotta not slam her in your all the way 100%.
You got to be real easy on that throttle or that regulator.
And not slamming in 100% brake.
Oh, like the worst thing is, I haven't conducted trains much on this game.
Yep.
So these are not engines I should be messing with yet.
No, they're not.
And
Monica is just kind of like when you get thrown into the deep end.
it's also
Learn to swim, buddy.
And like at the same point, I'm pulling the heaviest cars and trying to get going from a dead stop uphill.
Just hit the throttle.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Because that way you're fine.
And we really saw what how much these engines stretch.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of slack in between them engines. I don't like it at all.
I don't either.
In fact, the other 3 that we have sitting down here, I'll probably just they're gonna get deleted one of these days. Although one engine might be okay. One of those big ones might be fine. It's the multiples that just are not good. So yeah.
I could see running like this.
One.
With one.
Yeah. We are on easy now too, so like that should
make a difference.
It should help, yeah. Like where one would probably pull like the world, Like even what I have here now with having these 3, I probably don't need these 3 anymore.
Right.
But they look so good together, Just saying. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what I need to do next with this train. I think I might just go park it. Because the next thing this train might go do, or maybe just load it up with beams and head it back to the coal mine, or to the gold mine. I'm not too sure. Okay, we're fine on our brakes, so we're at 12%. It should be good there. So let's see if we got that. So that other train that's sitting at the stamper, that can come down and haul the iron. I don't want to haul the iron with this train, the raw iron. That's too much on this train. I don't want to do that. So we can use the other train. Although we could also take a load of beams up to the coal mine But again, we're going to need that other train for a load of rail, and then we could make a lot more coal. That's actually probably not a bad idea before we commit this train to going back to the gold mine. We should probably do that, actually. Yeah. Okay. So let's go load up with beams. A high-speed DLC for this game? No. No high speed in this game. Speed is your enemy.
That'd be
It is
terrible.
You can go speed. It's just you're gonna derail.
Speed is your kryptonite. Speed is like a Twinkie to a fat kid. You know, it's just not good. Unneeded. All right? I'm just saying. I can make fun of the fat kids, Chad. I was one. Okay? Just saying. Although actually low-key back in the day they had a thing called a chocodile. It was a Twinkie covered in like chocolate. Way better than a Twinkie. Okay? Just saying. We used to keep them in the freezer at the farm. So like, you know, on a Sunday we're down there working, go get you a chocodile. Oh man. Why am I fat? I don't know. Haven't figured it out. Oh man.
And how do you do the fancy pull it down while you're still in the locomotive?
So use your arrow keys, your up and down arrow, to move your camera back.
Yep.
And then look at the mine and hit spacebar. And then if you want to be Trent, you can spam your spacebar and it'll give you every time you push it, it gives you, yeah, it's a whole thing.
That's nice.
Right.
Yeah, spamming you get done in like 30
you get
seconds
the job
instead of
done.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah. But you don't have to. It's all good either way. So we could automate this train to the coal mine, chat. Like we did earlier. It did work. The automation worked out. So I was, you know. It's
It did work for you.
Yeah. I grabbed it. Where did I grab that train? Oh, I jumped on it at the smelter. Or at the ironworks. And then just rode with it when it went up the hill up to the iron mine where you guys are at. But it did work. It didn't derail or anything. And because these engines just don't go fast. Plus you're going uphill pretty much the whole time. So.
Right.
Not a big deal. Let's see. We're going to go hard left here, left there. That'll get us in here. And we want to go left there. And then we'll be back to our lumber loading facility. Where I feel like we've spent all night. Because we have loaded a lot of lumber. Nick, on Firefighting Sim the Squad, did you complete the tutorial?
The tutorial.
Yeah, there's a tutorial.
Like you talking like where it tells you how to use everything?
Like you go through the training of the different scenarios and stuff.
Yes, I did that.
Oh, did you get that achievement?
No, I did not.
Oh, because I don't have that achievement either.
I noticed that. I went through them all twice.
Oh, dang.
I think that achievement's broke.
It might be. Did you do the airplane crash?
Yeah.
I haven't got that for you.
Okay, because that one, it takes a minute. It
I
takes
also,
a minute.
I took one took me 3 times to get the full XP.
Oh, dang. Yep, there it is. I heard
Terrible.
it. So a lot of those, when you finish them, they have like the symbol on the map, I think, turns white. That means you like did a good job. And then if you
white,
didn't, and then gray, right?
So white is ones you haven't played. Like a cream color is just random ones,
Oh.
and the gray is the ones you've completed.
Oh, okay. Because I think a lot of mine, like, we didn't do a good job on when we played them.
I will say there's been a couple I've done today.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're supposed to get the good time. I really
If you
don't.
have real people, it's a lot easier. Because the NPCs, they're good, but it's a whole lot better with real people. Yeah.
Let's be honest, the NPCs are trash.
They're okay. I think it's tab or shift. You got to push one of those and you can change like their mode. Have you
Yeah.
seen that?
Yep.
Yeah, they do okay. They're really good at, like, if you find a victim, you can just say, "Hey, get this person." That's like the best thing for the NPCs in that game.
Wait, you can actually assign them to do that?
Yes.
Here I am trying to assign, I'm getting attack lines and everything ready for them because they don't do that themselves.
No, they won't.
Besides,
They won't. No, you
one
can tell 'em.
guy.
You might be able to tell them to grab a hose off the truck.
They will hook up the supply line and get one attack line ready
Okay.
from the get go.
Okay.
Then you have to hook everything else up.
Yeah, you can tell them to, like, if you, like I said, if you find a victim, or you can tell them, like, to grab a Halligan, and if you find a locked door, you can tell them to hit the door. Yeah.
I've had them do that.
Okay. Or if you need, like, a saw, you can basically use them as a gopher. Like, hey, go get this
Yes.
off the truck, bring it here.
Yep, I've used them as gophers.
Okay. Yeah, but you can make them carry the victims out, yes. Because that is a slow, painful process in that game.
Nope.
But yeah. That's funny. You can do that? You betcha. You betcha. Oh boy. Time for hatch closing. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. I bet you old, what is it, Butch and Sonny? Those are the two, right? They are, they're not going to be able to walk for a while. I would assume at least a couple days, right?
Oh, you said that?
Because they've been in space for like 8 months.
Yeah,
Oh,
they ain't
almost
walking.
9 months now. And like on those ISS, the space station, usually they only run about 6 months.
Yeah.
And you lose all your muscle mass up there. I mean, they work out and stuff, but
When there's no gravity, it's still hard to work out.
yeah, there's that. And then plus, like, the bottom of your feet have calluses, right?
Yep.
Well, when the astronauts come back, they don't have calluses on the bottom of their feet. They actually end up with calluses on the top of their feet because they like hook into these like handles up there to like hold themselves steady with their feet, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so when they try to walk, it's like kind of painful because they don't have the calluses on the bottom of their feet yet. So it takes some time to kind of get their earth legs back under them,
Makes
But
sense.
the big thing is the muscle, like, you just don't have your muscles. And yeah, so they'll I mean, they assist them out of the crew capsules anyway, but they will definitely have to with those two. For sure. I guess Splashdown's what, tomorrow probably? Might actually watch that one. I haven't watched one in a little bit. I'd have to watch it. But yeah, it's kind of a whole thing, so. Alright, let's load up with beams, I guess. Take this train of beams and then a train of rail up there, make a bunch of coal, then bring this back. Not all tonight. Bring this back, get more beams, go to the gold mine. Because I'm going to get my achievements on here, but I'm totally down to, like, yeah, if you guys want to, like, do a GD map, I'm down for that too.
I'm down for a speedrun map for the rest of us.
9.5 months. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for that. Okay. It's still going to take forever, though.
Yeah.
But the hauling will be like 2 seconds instead of what we're dealing with now. So that'll be a whole lot better. So maybe by Friday I'll have something kind of, maybe not all the way set up, but
Get
started.
there.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I might have another adventure to go off on Friday, actually, chat. But hopefully I won't be late for stream. No, that was Thursday last week we went on the adventure. It might be Friday this week.
Another top secret adventure.
Oh, more than the last one. Yeah.
Oh.
This is like FBI clearance, top level, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah. This might as well be like the nuke codes,
Oof.
This is top level security. Oh man, literally, it's kind of funny, and I don't know why we're doing this, to be honest. But Pops and I went and did something last week, and you guys, chat may never know. That's just fine, whatever. But nobody in real life knows. Dad and I are the only two, and it's hilarious. And like we laugh about it, and we talk about it in front of other people, but like in code, you know. But anyway, so it's funny. It's really funny. Oh, we got to go uphill first. That's right. I forgot. Climb the hill. But yeah, so secrets sometimes are fun. And it's weird that I'm actually keeping a secret too. First off, that's the that's the odd part. I will just say it's nothing bad. It's something cool and it's good, but it's not for stream or anything. So it's real life stuff. So you betcha. Is it killing anybody not to know, or is it just killing me to keep the secret? Because it's kind of killing me to keep the secret, you know.
I mean, I'll be honest. I've been kind of curious what it is.
Oh man. But I just think it's funny, like, we haven't told Ant. We haven't, as far as I know, like, First Time doesn't. He's not listening right now, I don't think, but he doesn't know, as far as I'm aware. None of my siblings know what's going on. Yeah, kind of funny. And no, I did not get a new tractor. That's not what it is. No. Well, yeah. I'd like to get an old 2-cylinder. I really would. I would like to do that. I mean, you know, I talk about wanting to go on tractor rides on Sundays, and if I want to get a group of people to go on tractor rides, I probably have to be the one to supply the tractors to some people. So I got to buy more tractors, right? And according to finance guy Ryan, I buy and sell tractors. That's what I do. So I got to buy some more. I don't know about selling them, but apparently I got to buy them. So. Oh man. But yeah, so I think there might be an adventure either Friday or Saturday. My vote is for Friday, but my vote doesn't really matter on this one, so get it done Friday before stream, but it may end up being Saturday. I'm not sure. It's not up to me, unfortunately.
I say, I'm guessing it's your pop's decision.
Kind of. It's more so if the thing is ready or not. Or the place that we're going, if they're ready or not, I guess, you know?
Yeah, makes sense.
So we're waiting on something. It's just, you know. Yeah. Anyway, SpaceX or something. Wait, the astronauts, yeah. Bringing them back. Let's go.
Wait, Trent's not even in trains right now?
Nah.
I was.
He was in earlier, but it was lagging bad, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Welcome to Railroads Online.
right.
We have hopefully Century of Steam. Is that even supposed to have multiplayer?
I think so.
I hope it's good. I really do. I mean, the game may not come out for like 10 years, but
What is that supposed to be another game like kind of like this one?
yeah, it looks pretty sick so far. So we'll see. I don't know if you lay track in that game or not, but it looks pretty neat. But yeah. Come on. Need so many beams. Never enough beams.
So we got with train loaded, but I will say I am not enough of a man to drive that train wherever it needs to go.
You don't want to drive it, huh?
Nope.
It does involve downhills, so if Tomcat wants to roll it, he can. If not, I don't care.
I'd say, the best bet for me for a while is probably get used to driving them by loading trains.
Yeah. You want to load this train?
I'm not good.
This is like on easy mode over here because I got those gear drive trains that are like really slow.
Yeah.
And since I shouldn't say this, but since I put these trains on these cars, these locos on these cars, I have not had a derail on the 40 car train. So yeah, it's been pretty good so far. So, but that's just, and I know I shouldn't say it because I'm gonna jinx myself, but it is what it is. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? What's going on? All right. But yeah, haven't had an issue. It's really that 30 car log train. We haven't had an issue with that either since we put those on there. Well, yeah. You want to take this train? I'll give it to you.
I can. Don't matter to me.
Okay, let me hit the button and stop it. We're loading the entire thing with beams. You do have plenty of track in front of you to just run out straight on. And then after you get it full, we'll back up and shimmy it over. Tomcat is not here. Where's Tomcat? Is he still in here? He is in here. Okay, okay. I was going to suggest that, Tomcat. I was going to say we should probably fill up the core wood over there first. Before we bring in any more iron ore in case it's too tall. Way to go, Tomcat. I'll bring the coal or the what's it called? Iron ore. I'll bring that over. Dang, and that's almost full again. I think is it still processing? I think it's out of material. Okay. But still, that's I didn't realize there was little cars up there. Little mine carts. Oh man. That's good. Can't believe you guys don't want to drive this.
I wouldn't. It wouldn't bug me so much.
I mean, I don't blame you for not wanting to drive it. Why wouldn't it bug you? What's the
You just
slap?
gotta learn the hard way.
If I, actually knew what I was doing with trains a little more.
Start driving them.
He's doing it right now. Right? Aren't you? You're moving, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe not. Don't know.
Bueller.
Healer.
Or moving backwards.
Yeah, well. The big thing is just having a little finesse on it, and not going like the biggest thing. I mean, you're kind of on like, that's like easy mode, what you're doing right now, because you're on a pretty straight track and you can snap those cars and it doesn't really matter. But the big thing is not panicking. And especially with these big engines, like not hitting 100% full brake or regulator. Like I might go a little faster than I want to down this hill until I get my train in a straight line. Then I'll hit a little bit of brake before I hit the next curve. Because the other thing is with these trains, they stop on a dime. So,
well,
they stop.
If you're loaded.
They stop better than a lot of other trains or locals.
Yeah, I mean your stopping distance is a lot shorter with these, but it still takes you.
Oh, it still takes a second, but I know if I want to shut off a few miles an hour, I can kind of wait till right before I get to that curve, and I'm only hitting 11% brake right now, and I'm shedding speed, and that's with a full train pushing me down the hill. So, yeah, you kind of be super easy with these trains. Kind of crazy, but what you're doing over there, you should be able to. You'll be fine. If we had these engines over there, Nick, you would derail even on that straight track.
You know,
I would
will
derail.
say I am glad I did not derail any of those.
I mean, they all look upright to me.
Yeah.
So you're good. Besides, these are really heavy. You can kind of get away with a little bit more on these than you can like the cars that you have now. The cars that you have now are so light that you got to be real careful with them, especially when they're empty. But these coal cars, they'll take a little bit of abuse. But these big engines are they're a little extra. That's okay. All right, so we'll get this over to the smelter, and then we're going to call it a night check because it is 10 o'clock already. So we got a little journey ahead of us, and then we'll wind it down. And then I guess I'm still going to play on here because I want to get at least my gold achievement on here. But like oil, we might just do on a cheating map too.
Oil and gold.
Yeah, we'll redo. Yeah.
You're just kind of at the point you're this far now. You might as well finish.
Well, yeah, just to say I did it, more than anything. And really, I don't think the oil would be that bad. I might do oil on here for like my achievements. I don't know. We'll see. Never know. But yeah, just to say I did it more than anything. That's all. I just wish the game had more frame rate because honestly, that's the biggest issue that's making me want to okay, let's just go get a cheaty map and get it done with.
Yeah.
If the frame rate ran better, we would just do it, tough it out. But,
like a map that you could have 5-car trains and be just fine.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if the frame rate ran better on here, I would play a lot more than I do. So yeah. So we're still gonna be playing trains for a little while, and then I don't know what'll replace trains eventually, but something will. And we do have time for. It sucks. I didn't realize till today. Captain of Industry update and Roadcraft come out the same day.
Really?
Yes. Talk about terrible.
Right?
You might as well put out the next farm sim that same day while you're at it,
Right?
Oh gosh. So now I have to choose. I have to choose what I want to play that day.
Oh, it's pretty simple. Just go to Roadcraft until it starts having issues like Snowrunner did, and go to Captain.
And then I'll know I'll be fighting Captain until I get way into it. Then it gets a little framey, but
yeah.
Although who knows? Update might be better.
Right.
Hopefully it's better. Although we're gonna have trains on Captain as well.
Woo,
Yeah,
woo.
Roadcraft's probably the play for that day, and then maybe do a 18-hour stream that day or something. Or maybe take that Wednesday and stream too. I don't know. We'll see. That's not till the end of May, so we got plenty of time to talk about potential scenarios, right? Just saying. Oh boy. That's fun loading all those beams up, isn't it?
Yeah.
40 cars of beams. Yeah, it's so much fun. Alright, let's speed run here, chat. I'm kind of used to seeing the caboose on the end. I've been running on that other train so much, there's no caboose on this one. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Oh, I can tell we have 3 trains moving right now. Or at least I think we do. Tomcat's over here in this. Uh-oh. Tomcat lost all of his cars.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh. Tomcat?
Okay.
They're rolling to the depot. Looks like he got them pretty well stopped. But yeah, that was some kind of issue there. Oh man, you're not supposed to do that. It's okay. It happens. He did get the core wood filled up, so that's good. It must have been when he was backing up. Oof. It's okay. It happens. No big deal. Oh boy. Oh, Nick, I got something to tell you if you're gonna be here right when I end.
Yeah, it should be.
I saw something today, and Trent, for you too. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Saw something today, and I was like, I'll be darned. So, off stream, mostly because I'm not trying to talk about drama, but on stream.
Yeah.
But it's not drama involving me, so it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Probably not, but okay. I'm going around this way. I did not want to go this. Oh yeah, I do want to go this way. Yeah. Yeah. I want to go on that track, not the bridge. Although the bridge will do it. We've discovered earlier we can unload from the bridge, but we don't want to.
That's what's going on.
What's that?
I had a train fighting me.
Oh, it was one
Be
going
like that sometimes.
the other direction on you.
2 of the 3 were.
That can be a problem, yeah.
I'm just like, why can't I back up at all, but I can go forwards?
Because they're all set to drive.
Yup.
That's funny. All right, we are here. Tomcat is up there with that other train somewhere. I'm gonna guess leg was at play, which is fine.
What, for Tomcat?
Probably, yeah. Because I think
Right.
he was back at, I think, and he could correct me, but I think the way I'm going to guess is he pulled up in here, he offloaded the 100 core wood that this thing needed, and then he was on his way back, and something went wrong. So that's what I'm going to guess. That leg probably got him, or he hit switches a little fast over there or something, but it's all good. No big deal.
Yeah, the leg is a thing.
Not the first time we've had cars go flying tonight, right?
No.
I wouldn't know. No one let me know like they were supposed to.
Oh, what do you mean?
Wife?
I was making a joke about that.
Oh.
Earlier I said, let me know if you derail.
Oh, well, I never derailed. Wasn't me, dog.
It was me.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't me. I try not to derail.
I just try to find the limits.
And there's the problem, Trent. Always pushing the limits. Yep. Oh, and there is the issue.
Hey, you're the grandma on the server.
I am, yeah. I do. Somebody has to be responsible.
And somebody has to find the limits.
Oh, gosh. All right, I'm going to hit that switch so I don't run into Tomcat. Because, I mean, that would just be bad. We don't want to do that. This amount of iron ore should last forever here, though. In theory, I would hope, anyway. Definitely hope it'll last us forever. This would be the most iron ore we've ever had here. There's 500. Yeah, that track's definitely going to go under.
Now I wonder if you can still travel on that and not derail.
Yeah, I don't know if it has collision. I mean, you could walk on top of it and it has like it'll make you go up and down. So I don't know. The good thing is though we do have it's full of core wood right now, and so as we start taking product out of here, it's going to it'll fire up and start making product. So the iron ore should. Your game's broke. Okay, it's all good, Tomcat. No worries. But yeah, it should be fine. I don't know. I might regret putting this much in the pile.
I don't know. Back up on that line. Find out.
No, I'm good.
With one engine.
Tomcat, as long as you got brakes on stuff, you're good. Those other cars are rolling, but obviously you have brakes on them. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I say my get's broken too.
Is it?
Yeah, no matter what, I've reset my reverser just like 5 times now, and it got to the point if I had to back up, I had to manually change all the reversers,
Oh wow.
and then on my dial. And now no matter what I do, the train just ain't moving no more, and they still got like 63% fuel.
You're done.
You're done. All right. Meanwhile, I'm just unloading iron ore. Don't mind me. Brand new whip just hopped in. Oh man, there's 650 is about to happen. There's 650 out of 1,000. Heck yeah. Dude, this is great. So much iron ore.
Basically reached over the first rail.
Yep. The first rail's gone. You betcha. That is funny. Yep. So might be a problem for that track, but yellow. 700. Let's go. This is a mountain of iron ore. That's all I know.
That is
You
massive.
call that what 3 or 4 times?
This is a second load tonight out of here. Yeah.
Now this track is not gonna work.
Probably not.
Good thing you're full on core wood.
Yeah, Tomcat thought to top that up before we got here.
I say you could probably still add core wood if you needed, but it'd be very painful to do that.
I mean, I could build another track if I had to.
I just don't know if you can still travel on that track or not.
Yeah, I don't know. You could get a couple cars anyway if you wanted to do it that way.
Yeah, if you had to do it that way.
Yeah, you can still unload a few. Oh man. So here's 800 coming up. There is more at the iron mine too. I'm not going back there for more, but there is more.
I was gonna say at the iron mine, you could probably fill your train again.
Train holds 440. So I don't think there's quite that much, but it's close.
I don't know how much is left. I know there's a lot left.
Say there's like 2 something or whatever. What's it hold? There's 216. It holds 290. So but yeah, this train holds 440 right now. So there should be it must have used some of that. 831.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness, that is so much.
Second rail's gone.
What are we mostly doing here? Just using rails?
Well, the iron gets turned into tools and pipe, which we're using the tools for the gold. If I do oil, I'll need the pipe. And then, yeah, so it's a thing. There's still cordwood on the train. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The next thing I'll do is probably run in here and grab a whole load of rail and take it to the iron mine to make iron, or not iron mine, the coal mine. God, I'm getting tired. I just want to park this back to straight up a little bit, get it out of the way here real quick. Where'd those other engines go? Oh, are those attached down there? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Trying to get. I don't know if this fits on where I'm trying to go with it. Come on. Come on, Bessie. Come on. Oh man.
I think I got everything but 5 or 6 cars loaded on that beam train.
Okay. What about the beam train? You got all but 5 or 6 loaded? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 5 or 6, something like that.
That's fine.
Before my game wanted to be mean.
I must have an engine issue like you had too.
Or you
I'm
just can't
100%
move.
regulator right now, and these things are not.
Yeah, you done broke it.
Yeah, I got something wrong. I'm just trying to get these. Technically, this is fine right where they're at.
I say you probably just need to reset your game.
Yeah, well, no, because here this one's taken off. That one's set to forward. What's this one's? Or wait, what's that other one set to? I almost guarantee this one's set to back. Why are they not stopping? I put brakes on. Brake. Maybe that was my issue. The one engine had brake, the other one didn't. Anyway, it's fine. We're done. Many more things to do later, but this we're done for tonight. I'll be right back, boys.
All right.
Bye.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.